guys, this week I have got a very interesting craft, and that is learning to print on holographic and metallic finished cardstock. Let's jump in. Now, it's no secret that I love crafting, and one of my favourite finishes is glitter cardstock and holographic or metallic finish. So when I did a little experiment earlier in the week and found out that you could actually laser print on top of the metallic and holographic finish cardstock, my mind was blown, and I had to rush over to the amazing paper Cutz to let them know, and we came up with an idea for this week's video. We are going to be using the full array of the paper Cutz specialist metallic and holographic finish cardstock to create some very special crafts. If you have a project in mind and you would like to create your very own ticket stubs, whether that is for a special North Pole Christmas themed event, a save the date wedding card, or even as a keepsake concert stub, then stay tuned. The things that you're going to need is obviously the cardstock. We're going to be using a laser printer. I only have a black and white one, but you can use a colour one if you have it. And for designing, I'll be using Canva. If you want your tickets to have the tear off edge, you're going to need a cutter. I'll be using my Silhouette Cameo, or you can cut these out by hand with a sharp pair of scissors or a blade. So let's hop over to Canva and start designing. So I'm heading over to Canva and I'm searching for golden ticket because Canva has so many different preset designs that you can use. So I'm having a look through, and once I found one that I like, I'm going to click on it and edit the design. I start by removing the background colour and making sure it's white, and then the bottom ticket as it's no longer needed. For the remaining two tickets, I have removed all of the elements from the top one, and for the bottom one, I've removed some of the design elements and changed the ticket to blue, as this is going to be easier to see exactly where our design is. If you go up to design in the tools panel, then you can make a search and it will show you the different designs that are already available. This is good for inspiration or if you want to adjust anything. I decided that I actually wanted to adjust the shape of the ticket and add a little cutout bit. So I started with a circle and then realized I'm actually going to need a semicircle. So I created two of those, and to get the one at the top, I just flipped that and rotated it. I then adjusted this text part here. Initially, I was going to go for a date as I thought this would be a nice little concept, but then I realized that I was going to change it later on. So I just adjusted the font color and the font itself. Then decided I wanted to create these as a Halloween party. So I went back in to the design folder and the design tool, and I had a look for some inspiration. When you're creating a design from this tool, you need to make sure that you insert it in a new page, otherwise it will overwrite your existing design. I liked these bat elements, so I decided to copy and paste them, and I also mimicked the fonts that was used. So I changed up the Halloween party to the same font used on the design insert. I also wanted to add in this cobweb, and I need to make sure that everything is changed to black so that it actually prints out on the laser printer. I thought it would be really cool to add the effect of this graveyard and spooky house, so I have copied that but also made sure to adjust the colours so that it is just in black and white. I had to go back in and change the design that I had for the house as it didn't really work. So then I went in and adjusted the cobwebs as well and decided to put them on the right hand side instead. I then started adjusting all of the text to include the party details, and obviously playing around with the layout and the font size and making sure that it was all in black. I also went in and changed the ticket's date for the date of the party, and then I resized both of the tickets on the page and went ahead and deleted the blue background ticket, and then downloaded both of those with a transparent background ready to open in Silhouette. Once in Silhouette, I have imported my design and turned on the registration marks so that we can cut everything out once we've printed. We're then going to the trace panel, and I'm going to select the ticket at the top, make sure it's all highlighted, and then just trace the outer edge. I'm then going to go up to node selection, and if you adjust these, you can delete down the top parts, and then that will allow you to just have the design instead of the outline of the ticket ready to go, and just make sure that it all fits in the shape by dragging it on top of the cut lines that you've created. Once I'm happy with that, I've grouped them, and it is time to add the perforated line. So you just need to go to the tool channel, but first of all, I have used the delete tool to just go through any of the overlapping designs. This isn't really important, as obviously it's going to cut out around. I just wanted to make it a little bit easy to see where everything was on the page. Now I've gone over to the line tool, and I have created a perforated line by clicking on style and then adjusting it so I'm happy, and moving it into position on the ticket and making sure that everything is grouped. I've then gone ahead and duplicated that a few times and gone over to print, and obviously we are going to be printing on my laser printer today, and you will know what the best quality output settings are for yours. Now, before I run anything through the printer, I need to make a slight adjustment to my holographic cardstock so that the Silhouette Cameo can pick up the registration marks. We are going to cover the corners with this Paper Cutz inkjet self-adhesive matte photo paper, and I'm just going to cut out a little bit so that the registration marks are going to print directly on there. So we've just run this through the laser printer, and you can see that around the corners it has printed correctly. We've gone off-piste a tiny bit here, but hopefully the Silhouette will still be able to pick up it. Now you need to be very careful when you are testing this out with your own laser printer, because obviously, as you can see here, it does apply heat. So it has given this more of a shadowy mottled effect, but it doesn't stop the stars and the shimmer completely shining brightly. Make sure that your printer is going to be absolutely fine with this holographic cardstock before you feed it through. Okay, so luckily the Silhouette has cut through this beautifully. Obviously you need to be a little bit careful where you're placing your sticky labels. I could have got away with not actually placing one there, because as you can see there's no marker there. What can I say? I hadn't had my caffeine. But let's have a look at the others. So these have turned out great, and obviously you have the perforated bit there. So just like a kind of old-fashioned movie or ticket stub, you can just tear it off like that. So that just adds a cute, fun little dimension. So these make fantastic party invitations, but obviously it doesn't stop there. So I think these have turned out so incredibly cute. Obviously you could add any details on here, it doesn't have to be for Halloween. What about using it for a concert souvenir? This would be fantastic for you to display all of your old concerts that you've been to, and they're really eye-catching and so many different colours are available. This gold shimmer iridescent one would be perfect if you're taking your little ones to a Christmas event such as a Polar Express, or even to go and see the big man himself. Or for those of you that want something a little bit different for your big day, how about a save the date special holographic ticket? Canva has got so many different designs available, and obviously you can always make your own. The only limit is your imagination. How about creating some extra special invitations for a big day? These might look a little bit familiar if you've been with me for some time. You know that this is a design that I came up for my own 40th, and I still haven't got round to sending them out, but I am so glad because look how much better that background looks. So I really hope that you've enjoyed today's video. I need to hurry up and get round to sending these out and obviously finish off making them. And I am sure that I'm going to be creating a few of these for the special tiny people in my life this year. If you've enjoyed this video, let me know by hitting the like button, drop a comment if you have any questions, and don't forget to check out Cutz, the sponsor of today's amazing crafty video, because they have got so many different holographic and metallic finishes that you are going to just love. The fact that these can be printed on with a laser printer has brought my creations to the next level. And don't forget, if you have a colour laser printer, you can also use that. I just have a black and white one. If you're going to be making a very large project and you need to buy some things in bulk in a certain size, drop a line to Cutz, as they are always happy to custom cut orders to size, and they've also got special rates available for wholesale. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a member of this channel, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye!